Hi guys, we're going to move through the basics really quick. I start off with some primer. Then I move on to the NYX Color Correcting Concealer to take care of under my eyes and the redness on my face. After that, I do my concealer and foundation. I top that off with my NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray and then onto contouring. Next, I use a little bit of my NYX Matte Lipstick Audrey for blush. For my highlight, I mix together the NYX Prismatic Shadows in Frostbite and Girl Talk. Next, I use another prismatic shadow, Gold Peach, for a very simple eyeshadow. My highlight goes in the inner corner of my eyes. I use NYX Eyebrow Cake Powder on my brows. Then comes eyeliner. Oh man, the struggle was real for my liner. Once you've made your liner way thicker than anticipated, move on to mascara. I only do top lashes, but that's your preference. You do you. Now I'm going to cut these big fluffy lashes in half and use the outer part on the outer corners of my eyes. I'm taking Audrey and putting it on the center of my lips this time. I want it to look like a stain, so I'm just going to spread it around with my fingers a little bit. Next, I'm going to make freckles with the NYX Color Correcting Concealer in the darkest shade. I'm using a stipple sponge and a technique that the lovely former NYX Face Award winner taught me. Her freckles tutorial can be found in the description below. Now moving on to them crazy festival patterns. I'm actually doing a really simple one today with the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk and a teeny weeny brush. Feel free to get as elaborate as you want with this design. Normally, I'd use the finishing spray again at this point, but I've got to do the other half of the tutorial, so I'm going to skip it. Now I'm going to put on a flower headband and feel super pretty. We can't go to the festival without some jewelry. The more metal, the better. Don't forget bobby pins too to keep your hair in place. By this point, you should pretty much be a human lightning rod with all this jewelry. But it wasn't supposed to be stormy today, was it? For the second part of our tutorial, I've taken some inspiration from a photo I've seen many times floating around the internet. I have the original source in the description below. We're going to start with yellow eyeshadow. All of the eyeshadows we'll be using on our face for this part should be relatively matte, so we don't look insanely shimmery. I'm just kind of smacking myself in the face with this yellow eyeshadow. You don't need to blend it out. We want our sickly yellowness to look a little uneven. Next comes bruising. I'm mixing together purple, blue, and red shadows to make my skin look bruised. I'm going to put concealer and yellow eyeshadow on my lips to make them look sickly as well. Back to bruising. This is going to be more precise than before. I'm focusing bruising under my eyes, on my cheekbones, and on my chin because in my head, this makes the most sense for where bruising will happen if you had a full body shock. Where there's jewelry, I'm also going to put more bruising. If I was doing a full body look, I'd make sure to do the same things on my hands and my arms. Next comes the veins. I'm taking my teeny weeny brush from before and stippling on some blue, purple, and red eyeshadow to give the look of popped, overworked veins. I put most of my veins over the bruised parts. Also, so you guys know, this isn't an accurate representation of what happens if your skin gets struck by lightning, just an artsy interpretation. Remember, veins are under the skin. So I'm putting yellow over the veiny parts to make them look like they are in fact under my skin. I'm going to tease my hair, not really caring about what goes where because I'm pretty sure lightning doesn't care. Then you're done. Hope you've enjoyed this look and happy festival-ing.